のその心が熱くなるもの満たされるものを探して猫さんを吹き出して戦うのなら負ける気しないはず
Alright guys, I'm back. And here we have part 7 for the LEGO Marvel Avengers gameplay, which I will start off with Ready, Aim, Fire.
You'd think that Tony Stark would be happy that he helped save the world from the Chitauri, but something about him's different now. He spends most of his time building new Iron Man suits at his mansion and has somehow managed to get himself in trouble with this mysterious menace known as the Mandarin. I'd like to think he knows what he's doing, but, well, he's Tony.
You see that lovely Malibu penthouse? Well, that's where I live with Tony Stark. Normally, it has a beautiful vista of the Pacific, but today, it has a fleet of gunships hired by the Mandarin to redecorate our lounge. He's the same villain that's been creating all kinds of chaos around town, even putting our friend Happy in the hospital. Guess he's not so happy now. Definitely not Tony's best decision giving our home address to a bunch of lava-blooded villains. On a positive note, at least his new Iron Man suit fits me snugly.
Get her, I'm gonna find a way around.
Tony!
Fun.
You're okay, right? We need to get you out of here right now. See, this is why I don't like it when you bring your work home with you.
I think she's exaggerating. What is that supposed to even be? These questions that need to be asked. Like, honestly, if it represents something, that's one thing. But it just looks like a Lego pile of junk. Just for the sole purpose of doing that.
This isn't the time for gifts, Tony. How is that gonna help us? Oh, it's a robot. I probably should have guessed. Can you control it from your side?
Control it from your side. I thought those robots usually operated all by themselves. Nice piano.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
just
That was weird, but surprisingly comfortable. Watch out for those helicopters, Tony!
I think need a female character, but it's at this point where she's useless. 'Cause in the movie, she's left the house with the girl, so it's like really, come on. At this point, it's pretty much just a Iron Man show. Like just that's what happens when you take movies. Climbing, ah!
What just happened? Hey, did you see your Christmas present? Nailed it, right?
I didn't even know she was athletic.
Here's a little holiday greeting I've been wanting to send to the Mandarin.
What's that thing? All right, I get it. Let's just hope it works. More of these guys? Hope you've still got some tricks up that iron sleeve of yours, Tony.
It ain't take a lot to shoot these things out of the sky. There we go.
For a second, we thought it was over, but a final missile slip past. I watched in horror as the entire condo sunk into the abyss. Thankfully, Jarvis had managed to help Tony escape a watery end, but the suit had shorted out, leaving him stranded in Tennessee. Further adding to his troubles, the hot-headed villains happened to be visiting the area, and Tony's only ally was Harley, a local boy with a pretty mean potato gun. The pair were left with no choice but to take on the Flameheads together. Tony really should start keeping the rest of the Avengers on speed dial.
I will say that kid with that potato gun reminds me of Kids Next Door.
Whoa, that was so cool! I mean, you know, in a bad way. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. There are transformers around here that'll shut the power off. I accidentally did that. Twice.
Tisk tisk. Oh yeah, no suit.
How about that?
Fastest potato gunslinger in the West.
Don't worry about it, I'll fix it.
He does so much just to fix this thing. Where's the Iron Man says he just use a laser.
Hey, look! There's a transformer up here. Let's smash it and go. Alright, that's one of them taken care of. Now to find the other one.
Alright, there we go. What are the special moves he has without the suit?
There's no version of this where you come out on top.
Uppercuts? Alright then. Has he not died because I'm not controlling him anymore? That sucks. Okay.
The power's off. We can get past now, right?
Alright.
There's no one.
Time to fight Mistress Hothead.
Catch my breath for a second.
Whee!
You hungry? Tonight we're having potato.
The fact Yazu's powers get beat up by a little kid with a potato gun is just sad. But I seriously do want a potato gun. Oh god.
Oh man, she looks angry. Like, really angry. How is she even glowing like that?
Hot wings, you want a party? Come on, you and me, let's go.
You got a plan for this, right? It kind of feels like we're a little outmatched right now.
You'll see.
Okay, you'll see. You'll see what? Uh-oh. Strong stuff. She's crazy. Ew.
After some creative use of a microwave, Tony defeated the remaining extremis-fueled agents and headed off to take down the Mandarin. Then, things got complicated very quickly. The Mandarin turned out to be a washed-up British actor called Trevor, and the real villain was actually someone familiar. Not an ex-neighbor, but a nerd-turned-superhuman called Aldrich Killian. I've got to admit, he was looking much more suave these days. Killian only went and took me hostage, exposing me to extremis. He also kidnapped the president, too, and planned to serve him up like a roast turkey. Tony turned up to save the day, this time with Iron Patriot by his side, and his entire back catalog of Iron Man suits. The 10-year-old with the potato gun would have come too, but he had to tidy his room.
Gotta love that Centurion armor. Alright, let's do a quick save just because. If they'll let me. There we go.
Okay. What do we got here?
Teamwork. You're welcome. Alright then, let's just let me fly in midair. I feel like there's gonna be some fun shapes. Lasers through the walls. rockets and cannons. I was just wondering why he just doesn't shoot them, but alright. Of course, it's a computer, so you know, I gotta let the player one do all the work. How much that suit cost, mister? Good for you. You want a cookie? Nowhere. Not even. Okay. There we go. That's not him. That's him.
You're only delaying the inevitable, Tony. Perhaps this will teach you to be nicer to people you randomly meet at parties.
Oh, wow. Randomly meet at parties. That is funny.
I'm not afraid of you. I know you're a coward.
I mean, if you do look back on it, he was just pretty much a bigger older. Ways people become villains. Finish this. Come on, Rhodey. Help me out. There we go.
See what you got.
Where's his suit? There we go. Awesome.
You see? That suit was just like you. A failure.
Jarvis, do me a favor and blow Mark 42.
No!
Even after being cooked in an Iron Man suit, Killian was still up for another round. Luckily for Tony, I was in no mood for any more nonsense. Combining my terrifically toasty powers and an Iron Man repulsor, I flame-grilled the big geek. With that maniac out of the way, Tony celebrated by blowing up all his suits, promising to spend the holidays with me
Which was
rather than with a
stupid.
screwdriver and an arc reactor. With the president now safe and sound, Tony promised to use his super genius to find a cure for the extremis enhancements. Straight after we'd had a festive dinner. Oh, and after he'd had his shrapnel removed. Oh, and don't forget, he is Iron Man.
Cool.